Welcome to 360 Degrees Thriving Kids Hub. Here you will find contents that nurture kids to be grounded in their identity, emotionally strong, and full of integrity, ready to impact their world. When a child knows who they are ready to impact the world. Join us on the journey.
All right. So welcome everyone once again. So good to see you. And we're just going to start. So today, I remember before we went on break, the first 6 weeks, we learned about personal development, what personal development means. We learned about self-awareness, how to be aware, right? Know yourself better, what you like doing. And then we talked about personal values, after which we discussed our belief system, and then self-confidence, and then self-esteem. So we would be continuing on this growth journey, discussing growth mindset. Okay, growth mindset. In the past last 6 weeks that we've been discussing, we've been talking about it, right? But today we're gonna deep dive into growth mindset, what it really means, and how you can cultivate that mindset if you don't have it already. So we're gonna remember our housekeeping rules. We raise our hands to speak. We respect each other's view. We stay focused, and we use I, not we. So remember our values. Maybe I just ask us. Can anyone tell me our values? Anyone?
Dave, why is David mad?
Okay, why is David? What's our values?
Humble hearts.
Humble heart. Thank you. Brave Tiara.
Kind words.
Kind mouth. Thank you. Anyone else? We have 3 to go. 3 more. 3 more to go. We said, okay.
Helping hands.
Helping hands. Thank you. Brilliant champion Israel.
Positive attitude.
Positive attitude. Thank you. And then the last one. It has to do with this. Okay. Anybody?
Deborah said listening ears.
Listening ears. Good job, Brave Deborah. Yes, listening ears. So we have listening ears. We have positive attitude. We have kind mouth. We have helping hands, and we have humble heart. So now we're gonna take our affirmation. So you want to say with me, today.
Today
is a new chance to grow.
Is a new chance to grow.
My brain is a muscle.
My brain is a muscle.
And I am ready to learn.
And I'm ready to learn.
I will lead with my heart.
I will lead with my heart.
And learn with my mind.
And learn with my mind.
I am evolving.
I'm evolving.
To be my best self.
To be my best self.
Thank you, everyone. You can mute now. Okay, so today is another chance for us to grow. Our brain is a muscle, and we are ready to learn. We will lead with our heart, learn with our mind, and we are evolving to be our best self. Okay, and for growth mindset, our objective for today is that we're going to understand the difference between fixed mindset, growth mindset, what mindset really means, right? Why mistakes are important for our learning, and then how to cultivate a growth mindset. So as always, we're going to start with a quote. And the quote says, you can learn anything, you just can't learn everything in one day. Okay? So as empowered kids, let's put this at the back of our mind that we can learn anything. There is nothing too small or too big for us to learn. We can learn anything we want to learn in this world. We can become anything we want to become in this world. As long as we persevere, right? We practice. As long as we are determined, we can learn anything, okay? But we can't just learn it in a day. It takes what? Step by step. Daily practice. Small step on a daily basis would help us to achieve our goals. So we can learn anything. Know that if someone says, oh, you can't learn math, you can't learn soccer skills, you can learn how to present, presentation skills. No, you can learn anything if you don't know it. But it's just that you can't learn everything in one day. Okay, you have to take it step by step. Okay, so remember, you can learn anything you want to learn. You can become a doctor, you can become an engineer, anything at all you can become, you can learn. It's just that you can't learn it in one day. Okay, you can't learn everything in one day. Everything about a doctor, you can't learn it in a day. Everything about an engineer, you can't learn it in a day. Everything to becoming a lawyer, you can't learn it in a day, right? And that's why you are starting from, let's say, kindergarten, grade 1, up until grade 6, and then you go to college, or you go to university, pardon me, you go to university, you go to internship school, and then you begin to work, right? So it's a step-by-step process. You can learn anything, but you can't just learn everything in one day. Put that at the back of your mind. So now we're going to go for our icebreaker. So I want us to unscramble this word. Okay, so I'm gonna give us an hint. So the hint is that these words are some of the words we have learned about the past 6 weeks. Everything we have learned, these are the topics. So I want you to unscramble them, and then maybe if you know it, you can raise your hand. I'm gonna unmute you, or you can put it in the chat if you like. So unscramble these words. I'm gonna give us okay, we're gonna do it in, let's just say, 3 minutes. Okay, we're going to unscramble in 3 minutes. Once my timer hits 3 minutes, we're going to stop unscrambling. Our suggestions, we're going to stop our suggestions. Okay, so Wise David, I can see you, your hand up.
The first one is personal development.
Thank you. Personal development. Any other one you want to give it a try? Any other person?
There's also
okay, maybe you think about it and then you raise your hand after, okay? Brave Tiara.
Self-confidence.
Thank
It's
you.
not number 2, but it's another.
Yes, it's another one. Thank you. Self-confidence. We have personal development. Okay, Brilliant Champion Israel.
no.
Brilliant Champion Israel. Your hand is up or you're mute if you're saying something. Okay. Any other person wants to give it a try? We have personal development. We have self-confidence. Any other one? Any other one? Our timer is counting down. Okay, Brilliant Champion Israel.
Self-awareness.
Self-awareness. Thank you. Any other person? Any other person? We have 3 to go. 3 to go.
Personal value.
You said?
Personal value.
Yes, personal values. Thank you. We have 2 more to go. 2 more to go.
Self-awareness.
Yeah, someone already said that. So we have 2 more to go. Thank you. Wise David. Okay, Brave Tiara.
Belief system.
Thank you, belief system. And now we have 1 more to go.
Self-confidence.
Self-confidence.
We've mentioned self-confidence already. So the last one is the one we learned before we went on break. That's another hint. Is self something. Self what?
Self-esteem.
Thank you. Self-esteem. Good job. You all did great. That was beautiful. Thank you. So we have personal development, belief system, personal value, self-esteem, self-confidence, and self-awareness. So beautiful. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. I love that. Thank you. So now, remember we're discussing growth mindset, right? So what does mindset mean? Right? What does mindset mean? So when we talk about mindset, mindset is basically the way you think about yourself, right? It's the way you think about yourself and the world around you. It's that little voice in your mind that affects how you see challenges, how you react to mistakes and what you believe you can become. It's that little voice, right, within you, in your mind, that affect how you see challenges. Do you see it with a positive eyes or negative eyes? You feel, oh, I can't do this. How you react to mistakes. Do you accept mistakes or you just ignore mistakes, right? Corrections when you are, when you are corrected or when you make a mistake, right? You feel, oh, I think I'm not just good at it. So let me just make do with this. Or you feel, out of this mistake I can learn and I can grow if I look at the lessons learned, right? If I review this mistake I made, pick lessons from it and then use it to improve myself, right? So also is that voice that affects how you believe, what you believe you can become, right? Who do you believe you can become? Do you believe you can become a doctor? Do you believe you can become a lawyer? Do you believe you can become the next president of your country, right? So that's your mindset, right? It's that little voice. It affects it, right? Is that little voice that helps you to think about yourself, right? Is the way you think about, so mindset is the way you think about yourself and the world around you. Okay. And also it's the way it shapes your mindset, shapes how you think about your abilities. Your mindset shapes how you think about your abilities, whether you're smart or not. Do you think you're smart? Right? So it's your mindset that shapes that, how you think about your abilities, how smart you are, how you think about yourself. Do you think you're smart? Do you believe you can improve? It's your mindset that shapes all of this. Okay? It's your mindset that shapes all of this. For example, person A can believe of themselves, right? Can think, I can do this, right? And some people could think, person B could think, I'm not just good. Person A could think, I'm not just good at this, right? And person B could think, oh, I can get better if I keep learning, if I keep practicing. So let's say, for example, person A is someone that says, I'm not just good at this. I'm going to let it lie. I'm not going to put in any effort. And person B thinks, I can get better if I keep practicing, if I keep learning. So between these two people, person A and person B, what do you think will be successful? Put in person B. Thank you so much. Person B is going to be successful. Why? Because they believe that that once they learn, they have this positive mindset that even though I'm not good at it now, if I learn, I will be good at it. If I practice, I will be good at it. Do you understand? So person B, someone who has a growth mindset, would be what? Will be successful. They will keep pushing for their goals, even though they experience challenges, they face difficulties, they will keep going. Okay, so your mindset, right, is the one that shapes how you think about life, how you see the world, how you see challenges, right, how you react to mistakes. Okay, so now we have two types of mindset. We have the fixed mindset and we have the growth mindset. Okay, so two types of mindset. We have the fixed mindset, we have the growth mindset. So when we talk about fixed mindset and we talk about growth mindset, for someone who has growth mindset, for them, they believe that my talent is set. They believe that their talent is set and that talent cannot be changed. So if they say, oh, this is the way I do things, right? This is the way I lay my bed, and that's the way I can lay it. I can't change it. Even when they are corrected, they'll say, no, I can't. That is just me. They tell them, oh, you don't speak, the way you speak, you're rude, right? Show respect in the way you communicate. They'll be like, that's me. That's the way I talk. Nobody can change me. That is who I am. So that's someone with a fixed mindset. But someone with a growth mindset, right? They believe that what their abilities can improve, their abilities can be developed through hard work, through practice, they can grow, they can improve. Okay, so now we're going to look at, say, for example, we have a seed, right? We have two seeds. We are planting two seeds. Good, thank God it's spring period, right? It's raining. So you have 2 seeds, you planted 2 seeds, and seed A is afraid of the dark death and stays as a seed. Then seed B decides that, oh, this death is just something that I can push against to find the sun. Which one do you think will become a tree between seed A and seed B? Which one? Seed A is, oh, I'm afraid of dark. Let me just remain as a seed. And then seed B says, oh, I'm going to push through the difficulties, right? I'm going to push through the difficulties, find a sun so that I can grow. Which one do you think will become a tree?
Seed B.
Seed B. Thank you, brave Deborah. Seed B. And why do you think seed B is going to become a tree? Anybody else? Anyone? Why do you think seed B is going to become a seed?
Because it's pushing harder even though there's a problem.
Thank you so much. Yes, because it's pushing harder, right? It's not giving up. It says, even though there are deaths, right? Even though it's not raining, even though I want to grow, but it's not looking like it due to the condition, the environment. But what? I'm going to push harder. And then it's going to become a what? It's going to become a tree because its effort is going to yield great reward. Okay, thank you so much. So for someone with a fixed mindset, when it comes to challenges, you know what they do? They avoid it. They avoid challenges. They avoid hard things because they are afraid to fail. So because they are afraid to fail, they avoid challenges and they say, oh, I give up. I'm not going to try again. But someone with a growth mindset, they embrace those challenges just like the seed. Even though it's difficult, they're going to push through. They try hard things because they know that what those challenges, those hard things will make them grow. They will learn more. They will be able to increase their learning. When it comes to putting in effort in things, someone with a fixed mindset will say, practicing means that anyone, when they see someone practicing, right, they would say, oh, it's because the person is not smart or the person is not talented. That's why. That's why they are practicing. That's why they want to grow. That's why they keep doing it, trying over and over again. That's what someone with a fixed mindset would say. But someone with a growth mindset, they understand that with practice, they can improve, they can get stronger. So they use words like, I can learn this, I can do it, and they keep going. But someone with a fixed mindset will say, well, I can't do it, Joy. It's not my thing. Maths is not my thing. Oh, drawing is not my thing. Art is not my thing. Ah, no. You know? So, and also for someone with a fixed mindset, when it comes to feedback, someone giving them feedback, oh my God, they don't like taking to corrections. Just like the example I gave, the person is very rude. When they are to speak to someone, they just speak rudely, like, look at you, you know? And then they are being corrected. You need to calm down. You don't talk that way. Respect people. People like that with fixed mindset, they don't take to correction. They get upset when someone points out their mistake. But someone with a growth mindset would take on that mistake, would take on that feedback, use the advice they were given, and they will use it to improve. Okay? And for someone with a fixed mindset, when they see others achieving goals, receiving awards, receiving results like A's in class, they are always jealous. They are always jealous. Why? Because they are comparing themselves with others. Like, does it think he's the only one? It feels he's the only one. Sorry, please mute. Okay. You know, someone with a fixed mindset, they are threatened by other people's success. They're always jealous. When they see their friend doing well, receiving an award, they'll be like, oh, look at her. She feels she's the only one, as if she's the only one that can do it. But someone with a growth mindset, they'll feel inspired, right, by others' success and say, if she can do it, then I can do it. If she can learn, if she can practice and get this award, then what's stopping me? I can do it as well. That's someone with a growth mindset. So as empowered kids, we need to do what? Cultivate a growth mindset. We should have what? Growth mindset, because once we have growth mindset, we would be able to do what? Achieve success. Anything we set our heart to achieve, we would be able to achieve it because we believe that we can do it. We can learn, we can improve. And also having a growth mindset helps with our decision making. Right? It helps us to decide, do I really want to take this risk? Do I really want to try? Do I want to, do I want to attempt to raise my hand to be the one that will speak in class? Do I really want to present on behalf of my colleagues, my peers in class? It helps you take risk, someone with a growth mindset, and it helps you to be flexible. So if you try a method, say you are building a Lego or a building block and it's not working, because you have a growth mindset that this thing is going to work, you will do what? You will be willing to try new methods. You will be flexible. You won't be set in your own path and say, this is how it must go. This is how it must be done. No. Okay? So as empowered kids, let's cultivate growth mindset. Embrace challenges, right? See the efforts you are putting in the practice, everyday practice, improvement, right? See it as something that will yield to a great result. It will help you grow. You're learning that even though you don't get it now, right? You try that math and it's looking difficult. You what? Keep at it. Don't give up. Tell yourself, I can do it, right? And learn till you get better. When people correct you, they say, oh, the way you laid your bed, you shouldn't lay it that way. Why not use this bed sheet? Why not do it this way? Take those corrections. Don't ignore it. Don't be defensive and try to find excuse to say, oh, that's how it's done. That's how I've been doing it for the past 6 years. Or that's how I've been doing it for the past 3 months. So that's how it should be. No. Take to corrections. When your parents correct you, they know the best for you, and that's why they are correcting you. When your teachers correct you, let's say, for example, you do a math in class, and maybe you get it wrong, 1 or 2 wrong, and your teacher does the correction in class. Will you say, oh, this thing that the teacher did is wrong? It's what I've done. That's the way I'm going to do it. Will you do that? No, you're going to take to correction, right? You're going to follow the correction that your teacher did, right? You're going to look at it step by step. Oh, where did I miss it? That's someone with a growth mindset. So as empowered kids, this is who we should be. This is the mindset we want to cultivate, a growth mindset. Okay? So now I want us to guess. Who is this? Anybody? Who knows this person on my screen?
Me.
Okay, you want to tell us?
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan, thank you. Yes, Michael Jordan, thank you. Excellent, Excel. I can see your hands up. Welcome. Okay, excellent, Excel. Okay, thank you. So Michael Jordan is our case study today for our growth mindset. Okay, so you're going to learn about Michael Jordan today. Okay, so when Michael Jordan was in high school, he tried out the varsity basketball team. And what does that mean? The team for the best players in school. But guess what? He didn't make the team. He was caught. That means they sidelined him and like, no, you're not joining the team, right? Why? Because the coaches thought he wasn't tall enough or he wasn't good enough yet. But Jordan was very devastated. Of course, it's something he wants to do. He was very devastated. He cried when he saw that his name was missing from the list. But you know what he did? Instead of giving up, Michael Jordan decided, I'm going to work harder than anyone else. He practiced every single day. He saw failure as feedback. He took the feedback. Oh, I'm not tall enough. Oh, I'm not good enough yet. He took it as a feedback and he focused on improving. Not, I don't want to be perfect, but I just want to grow, right? And then he built mental strength that I can do this. The next year, after months of intense effort, practice, Michael Jordan made the team. Then he went on to win championships. He became an NBA legend. He inspires millions around the world, right? And that's why some of you like him, right? That's why you know him, because he has won a lot, because he improved himself. He took on the responsibility to improve, to practice, and now he's a champion. He's now inspiring others around the world. But even though he has won a lot, right? Even though he's a superstar at this time, he kept his growth mindset. And he said, I have failed over and over and over again in life. And that is why I succeed. Do you know what that means? He said he has failed over and over and over in life. But that is the reason why he's succeeding, because each time he fails, he takes the lesson from that failure. He works on it, he improves on it, and now is a success. As empowered kids, we are what? We are success. We want to achieve success. We want to inspire other people in the world. We want to be champions. We want to win awards, right? We want to be legends. We want to be heroes that people keep talking about for years. So that's why we need to cultivate a growth mindset. We don't give up easily. Even though we fail at it now, right? Remember, failure is what? Fail means first attempt in learning. You are just learning it. And as you continue to practice, you would grow. Okay? So he said, I have failed over and over and over again in life. And that is why I succeed, because I did not let that failure hold me back from pushing further for success. So as empowered kids, whatever it is you're going through, don't let that hold you back from pushing for your goal, pushing for success. Keep pushing, keep doing it. And at the end, you would become a champion. You would inspire others. Your name will be out there that the world would see and they will continue to speak about. Okay? So now we're going to move. So we're going to knowing what fixed mindset and growth mindset means, right? And we have seen the example of Michael Jordan. We're going to move straight into our activity. So I'm going to give each and every one of us an activity, okay? The way I can see your name right on my screen. We're going to try our growth mindset, right? This is about growth mindset. That's why we're here. So I'm going to give you an activity and I'm going to time you, okay? So I'm going to time you. And once I time you, you would have a second chance. Peradventure, you don't get it the first time, you're going to have a second chance to try it again. And that's what growth mindset is all about. You give yourself the opportunity to try again. You give yourself the opportunity to learn and to improve, okay? So the first on my screen that I can see here, just a sec, let me open my participant chart. Okay, so I can see Brave Tiara on my screen. So you have just 10 seconds, okay? Just 10 seconds to answer this. And the 10 seconds is that you're going to say the alphabet backwards. So bear this in mind. It's not about whether you're good or you're not good. That's not the aim of this activity, right? We are not judging you whether you're good or you're not good. We are just practicing how to cultivate growth mindset, what we have learned. Okay, so if you don't get it now, don't feel discouraged and say, oh, is it that I don't know it? No, okay, we are just cultivating what? Our growth mindset. Okay, so Brave Tiara, your question is, you're going to say the alphabet backward from Z to T. Okay, Z for zebra to T for tango in 10 seconds. Okay, so in 10 seconds, I want you to say the alphabet from Z to T. Are you ready, Brave Tiara?
Yeah.
Okay, so your time starts now.
Z, Y, X, W, U, S, T.
Thank you. You were able to say it in 10 seconds. Thank you. In fact, 9 seconds. That's 9 seconds. Thank you so much. I believe that was very simple, and that's why, right? Okay, thank you so much, Brave Tiara. I can see Excellent Excel raising his hand, okay?
Can I try the alphabet backwards thing?
No, you have your question.
Oh.
Yes, you would. Each of you would have a question. Okay, so I'm not putting the question on the screen so that you don't prepare. So I'm just gonna call you. I'm gonna give you your question. You're gonna tell me. Peradventure, you don't get it the first time. You have a second time to try. Okay. So the next person I have on my screen is Brilliant Champion Israel. Are you ready? Are you ready, Brilliant Champion Israel? So you're going to tell me, name 5 animals that start with letter S in 10 seconds. 5 animals that start with letter S in 10 seconds. Over to you.
Snake, shark, I
Your
don't know.
time is up. Yeah, your time is up. So you have another minute, right? So while other people are trying to respond to the question, so think about it. Remember, 5 animals that start with letter S. So when everyone is done, you're going to try again, okay? So make sure you begin to think about it. So that's what growth mindset is about. You take a pause, think through on the question, and then you try again, okay? So now the next person I have on my screen is Excellent Excel. Excellent Excel, are you ready? Excellent Excel, are you ready? Good. So your question is, count backwards from 50 to 30 by threes, okay? So you're counting in multiples of 3 backwards from 50 to 30 in 10 seconds. In 10 seconds, okay? Your time starts now.
50, 47, 44, 41, 38, 35, 32, 28.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That was great. Thank you so much. Thank you, Excellent Excel. And now the next person I have is Organized Oluwakumi. Okay. Organized Oluwakumi, it's your turn. So I want you to tell us a sentence, right, without using the letter A in 5 seconds. You're going to tell us a sentence without, the words should not have letter A, okay? A sentence without using the letter A. Say A for apple, like something like that, in 5 seconds. Are you ready? Are you ready, Organized Oluwakumi? We're waiting for you. I can't hear you if you're saying something, but your mic looks like you're on mute, but then I can't hear you. Okay, so maybe I'm gonna move on to the next person. If you're ready, you just raise your hands, okay? Then I can call you Oluwakumi. So I'm gonna call someone else. So Smart. Smart, are you ready? Smart, are you ready? Okay, thank you. So your question would be, name 3 words that rhyme with pump. So pump is P-U-M-P. So you're going to name 3 words that rhymes with pump in 5 seconds. Okay? So your time starts. Smart, are you ready? Smart, are you ready? Smart? Okay. I think she's not. Okay. So I'm going to move on to Wise David. So Wise David, it's your turn.
Okay, ma.
So now you're going to tell me 3 different uses for a spoon in 10 seconds. 3 different uses for a spoon in 10 seconds. And your time starts now.
Mixing, eating, and making crafts.
Eating, mixing, and making crafts. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Brave Deborah, do you want to try?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So Brave Deborah, let me look for an easy one for you. Okay. So you're gonna name 3 words that rhyme with pump in 5 seconds.
pump, shunt,
Yes.
and clump.
Wow, so beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you, Brave Deborah. Organized Oluwakumi, are you ready? Are you ready now?
She's gonna use my laptop because her phone's not
Okay.
working.
Okay. All right. So now, Organized Oluwakumi, so you're going to tell us a sentence without using the letter A in 5 seconds. Are you ready?
Yeah,
Okay, so start.
the girl is funny.
The girl is funny. Thank you. Thank you so much. That was quick. That was quick. Thank you. Okay, Smart, are you ready?
Yeah.
Thank you. I think I gave you. Okay, so Smart, I want you to spell your name backwards in 5 seconds. Okay, so you're gonna spell your name backwards. All right, so are you ready? So your time starts now. Okay. Oh, your 5 seconds is up. Your 5 seconds is up. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. So now we're going to go back to those who were not able to do it the first time, and then we're going to try again. Okay, so I have Smart. So Smart, make sure you're prepared. Okay, after Brilliant Champion Israel, Smart, just make sure you're prepared. You're going to try again. Okay, so Brilliant Champion Israel, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so I want you to name 5 animals that start with the letter S.
Okay.
Okay, start now.
Salamander, scorpion, sea lion, sloth, and snow leopard.
Thank you. Wow. Those animals. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much. So I'm going to ask you, how did you feel like? How was it for you? You know, you tried the first time, but you didn't get it, and now you try the second time. So what's the difference? Like, what happened? Do you want to share? What's the experience like?
Scared.
Okay, you were scared the first time, right? Or
Yeah.
the second time. Okay. But now, how do you feel?
Brave.
Brave, right? And can you tell me why? Why you feel brave?
Because I know I can do it.
You know you can do it, okay? Just that?
Yes.
Thank you. So, okay, let me hear from Brave Tiara before we go to Smart. Okay, Brave Tiara, you have something to say?
It felt scary at first, but then after I felt like brave and good.
Thank you. You felt brave and good. Thank you. So you see, that's how it works. Okay, so before I make a comment, I want to hear from Smart. Okay, so Smart, can you now spell your name backwards in 5 seconds? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
TRAMS.
Thank you. Beautiful. So do you want to tell us about your experience? How was it? How was it? How did you feel? You know, how did you feel? How was it for you? Between that time and now, how do you feel? You say?
I was a bit nervous, but I was very, very brave.
Thank you. You felt nervous, but now because you took the time to think through, right? Because you know that's what we talk about. Like when you make a mistake, you go back to it, right? You were able to learn a lesson in between, like, oh, I think this. Let me try it this way. Let me do it this way. You know, how can I just coordinate myself? So that break you had right? Even though the first time you tried it, you didn't get it well, but you had a break where you can think through, so that's just how it is, right? So when you do something, right, maybe you're doing your homework and you feel, oh, this thing, it's looking difficult, but then have that mindset that you can do it, and then take a break, then go back to it. You would see yourself that what that fear, you were scared before, you were nervous, everything will just do what it will become a breeze, right? Then you'll be brave enough to confront it because you've gone to reassess the situation, and now you are able to face it. You are bold and confident enough to face it. Okay, thank you so much everyone for participating in this activity. Thank you so much. That was so beautiful. Thank you. And so now we're going to just discuss how we can cultivate a growth mindset. Okay, how can we cultivate a growth mindset? And one of the ways to cultivate growth mindset is if you're doing something and you feel, oh, you're not getting it yet, you know what? Use the word yet. I can't do it yet, right? When you feel stuck, just tell yourself, I can't do it yet. It might be hard at first, like we said, but that does not mean you can't do it. Just tell yourself, I can't do it yet. That is the power of yet. Okay, it means that you're still learning. Use growth-oriented phrases like, I know I can do it. It's just that at this time, it's not within my ability. But then with practice, I can improve. Okay, then set growth goals. I will keep saying this. Set goals. Every 5 minutes, I want to practice this. I want to do this. I want to be good at my spelling. And I'm going to do what? Every day, I would practice 5 minutes. Big words, new words, that would help me grow. And importantly, see mistakes as lessons. See mistakes as lessons. Remember the story of Michael, right? He said, I have failed over and over and over again. And that's why I'm succeeding, right? So see mistakes as lesson, just like the activity we did, right? Some people didn't get it at first, but then what? They took a break. They tried again, right? So see mistakes as learning. Learn from your mistakes. If you make a mistake, go back to it. What did I do wrong? What did I not do well, right? And from that, pick the lessons, then what? Improve on it. Where can I make adjustment? Oh, I spelled this word wrong. Oh, what did I miss? Oh, it was E I missed. Okay, next time when I try it, I should ensure that there is E after an R, Then ask for help. Someone with a fixed mindset feels they don't need help. They are too full of themselves. They are proud. When they say, oh, I don't need help, they feel they can do it all by themselves. Ask for help when you need it, okay? That's how you can grow. Appreciate feedback, accept feedback, then celebrate yourself. Try new strategies. If one doesn't work, try a new strategy. If you are building a Lego and it's not working, break it down, start all over again. How can this work? If you are drawing and you see it's not perfect, try again. Try a new method. Don't be stuck in one way and say, oh, that's the way they cook. For example, you want to boil rice or you want to cook noodles. You can try a different way, a different recipe, and that's why you get to know how to prepare different dish, right? So try new strategies. If one doesn't work, then seek feedback. Ask mommy, ask daddy, ask your teacher. Tell me, what am I doing wrong? How can I improve? And what? Journal. Remember, we talked about self-awareness. You journal. Reflection. Keep a reflection journal. What did I do well? Right? That's how you learn from your mistakes. That's how you learn lesson. Keep a journal. Oh, I tried this at first. I tried to play that soccer, but it feels like I didn't score a goal. What happened? Why did I not score a goal? Was it I didn't dribble well, or I was just holding on to the ball, or I was not collaborative enough with my team, on the field? Keep a reflection journal, and that's how you can improve. That's how you can grow. And you know what? Continually learn, because if you keep a reflection journal, you learn from your mistake, you are growing. So don't give up and say, oh, that's just it. Expose yourself to learning, and that's part of the things you're doing here, right? Because you want to grow. That's why you're here. Be open to learning. Get ideas from your friends. Seek ideas from your friends. If you see your friend doing well in a particular subject, ask them, how did you do it? How is it that you're getting A's, you're getting 100 in this course? Can you tell me? Be open to learning. That's how you can cultivate a growth mindset. That's how you can grow and you can improve. Ask questions. If something, you don't understand something in class, ask your teacher, right? Get home and ask mommy, daddy, this thing is kind of confusing to me. Can you, mom and dad, they would have different strategies. Say you want to solve a fraction. The way mom would teach you might be different from the way dad would teach you. When you merge both together, you are good in fraction. You understand? So be open to learning. You see people doing well, ask them questions. Are you doing it? So that you can also do what? You can also be successful at it. Okay, so now we're going to review our case study. We're going to review our case study. And it's about Michael Jordan, which we read about. So what did Michael Jordan, I want you to put your answers in the chat. What did Michael Jordan do after he didn't make the basketball team? Did he quit basketball? Did he blame his coach? Did he practice every day to improve? Or did he try a different sport? Put your answers in the chat. Wise David, thank you. He said, see, he practiced every day to improve. I want you guys to put your answer in the chat, okay? So what mindset did Michael Jordan show in the story? Was it, thank you, Brave Tiara, he tried again. So what mindset did Michael Jordan show in the story? Was it a fixed mindset? Was it a growth mindset? Was it a negative mindset? Was it a lazy mindset? Thank you, Wise David. It was growth mindset. Thank you, excellent Excel, growth mindset. Thank you. You can just put in numbers, okay, instead of typing it all out. Oh, Brave Tiara says negative mindset. It was growth mindset, right? He felt he could do it. He believed he could do it, and then he practiced, okay? So which of the following is something Michael learned from his experience? Only talented people succeed. Mistakes mean you should stop trying. Hard work and practice lead to improvement. Challenges should be avoided. Number 3, we are now in number 3. Okay, what mindset? What was something he learned? Thank you, Brave, Wise David. Hard work and practice lead to improvement. Thank you. So why didn't Michael make the varsity team at first? Why? He was too busy. He wasn't ready yet. He needed more practice. He didn't like basketball. He forgot to sign up. Why? Why do you think he didn't make it? Thank you, excellent Excel. He wasn't ready yet. Thank you, Wise David. Thank you. He wasn't ready yet. Thank you. Thank you. He wasn't ready yet, and he needed more practice. Good. And the moment he began to practice, he improved. What happened to him? He won. He got enrolled, right? He was invited to join the club, and then now look at him winning championship, right? So what was the main reason Michael eventually became one of the greatest players? He was lucky. He was the tallest. He kept practicing and didn't give up. His friends helped him cheat. Thank you, Wise David C. Thank you. He kept practicing and he didn't give up. Thank you, excellent Excel. Thank you. So now this is a true or false question. Michael Jordan made the basketball team on his first try. True or false? Did he make it at the first time? False. Thank you, excellent Excel. Thank you, Brave Tiara. Thank you, Wise David. False. So the story teaches that giving up is the best way to handle challenges. True or false? Thank you. False. Yes. Giving up is not the best way to handle challenges. You keep trying. Okay? You keep trying. Don't give up. Michael used his disappointment as motivation to work harder. True or false? True. Thank you, Wise David. Thank you, excellent Excel. True. Yes. Thank you, Brave Deborah, as well. Thank you, Smart. Thank you. Yes. And then lastly, thank you, Brave Tiara. Lastly, a growth mindset means believing you can get better with effort. True or false? A growth mindset means believing you can get better with effort. Thank you, Wise David. Excellent Excel. Thank you, Brave Tiara. Thank you, Smart. Yes. It means what? Growth mindset means you can get better with effort, with practice. Okay? So in conclusion, remember the power of yet. Okay? So when you're trying something and it's looking challenging, remember to add the word yet. I can't do it yet. I can't play soccer yet. I can't, that math is looking difficult, but it's just that what I've not tried enough, right? Remember the power of yet. Like Michael taught us, challenges doesn't mean stop. It doesn't mean don't do it again. It doesn't mean you can't do it, okay? And he taught us that mistakes are part of learning. If you make a mistake, don't stop at it. Learn. What lessons can you learn from it, right? And then you what? Use those lessons, take those lessons and use it to improve the next time. And remember, he taught us that what? You get better with practice. You get better with practice. You can't speak in public now, but as you practice, you are able to speak, right? You can't score goals now in your soccer, your soccer team, but that does not mean you can never score goals. With practice, you can, right? You can't spell now. That does not mean you can never spell. It's just that what? You just need to practice more, okay? And he also taught us that believing you can grow makes amazing things happen. Remember, as empowered kids, we have what? Empowering beliefs. We don't hold limiting beliefs. We always believe that what? We can grow. And when we believe that, it makes amazing things happen. We can achieve success, just like Michael Jordan. We can achieve success. We can win awards. We can become an inspiration to little children, right, that are coming up. Even your peers, you can become an inspiration to them. Okay? So I have an assignment for you this week. What is that one thing that you want to get better at? Okay? I want you to practice it for just 5 minutes. You see? Just 5 minutes each day. And next week, you're going to tell me about it. That thing that you want to get better at. Okay? And 5 minutes every day. Make sure you practice it. Okay? So now I'm going to open the floor for 2 questions. Anyone has any question as we wrap up? Anyone with a question? And you can put it in the chat as well. If you want to tell me what was it you learned, I would love to know. Thank you, excellent Excel. I can't spell yet, but as I practice regularly, day by day, I will get better. That is the spirit. That is it. That is the mindset, okay? We want to carry a growth mindset. I can't spell yet, but as I practice regularly, day by day, 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, I will get better, okay? Anyone has a question for me? Anybody? Anybody? So remember, as empowered kids, we have growth mindset. We don't have fixed mindset, whereby we can't take what? We can't take corrections, whereby we can't learn, whereby we give up easily. No. We do what? We keep trying. Okay. Thank you, excellent Excel. Your question?
My question is, if we have to have a growth mindset and we have to move on and accept the fact that we still have to keep trying, what if we keep trying and keep trying and keep trying and we don't get good enough, but when we're old and we're wrinkly, that's when we finally get good enough, but we don't have the strength to do it anymore because we're old?
Yeah. So why would you keep trying and trying and trying? So that's why you have to learn. So someone that tries and tries and tries and tries and tries and tries, it's because they've not sat back, learned from what they did earlier that did not make them achieve it. Right? So you don't want to get to that point. That's why we are here. As empowered kids, we don't want to keep trying and trying forever, and then at the end, we don't get it. You understand? So that is why we are here. We are learning these things that when you try, that's why you need a reflection journal. When you try something and you don't achieve it, sit back, reflect. What did I do, right? That did not make me achieve it the first time. Then from the lessons you learned, right? Of course, you will see mistakes, you will see errors. Learn from that. Is there something you have to stop doing? Is there something you need to start doing that you did not do the first time? So the moment you begin to put it, like you learn from that lesson, that, oh, I failed. It was because I did not do this. That was why I failed. Then begin to do what you ought to do. And then you will see yourself achieving success. So as empowered kids, we don't want to have that mindset that I'll keep trying, I'll keep trying, I'll keep trying. And then at the end, maybe eventually I'm not going to get it. No, that is why we have to reflect. We have to learn lessons from our failures, our mistakes, learn from it, and ask for feedback from your parents. If you see, oh, I'm looking at this thing and I'm not seeing any lessons learned, ask your mom, can you please check this thing for me? Or dad, or your teacher, can you please check this thing for me? What errors can you see so that I can use it to improve? Talk to them, ask for help. That's why we say you ask for help and say, please help me look at this thing. I'm not seeing any mistakes here, but as an elderly person, can you please just look at this for me and point out my mistakes? You understand? And then pick lessons from those mistakes and ensure you don't repeat that mistake, but rather improve and grow out of it. Does that make sense? Does that help you? Organized Oluwakomi, does that help you?
It helps me.
Thank you. Okay.
That's
So
excellent.
okay. So you don't want to stay stuck at the point of, oh, I'll keep trying. But what lessons did you learn? Did you learn a lesson from it? So sit, reflect, and ensure you learn a lesson and ensure that you don't repeat that mistake so that you can do better the next time you try. Okay? Thank you, everyone, for showing up today. So let's take our affirmation as we close out. So say after me, mistakes help me grow.
Mistakes
help me grow.
I can improve with effort.
I can improve with effort.
I am still learning.
I am still learning.
I don't give up.
I don't give up.
So mistakes help us grow. We can improve with effort as we practice. We are still learning and we don't give up, okay? So remember, a growth mindset, with growth mindset, you learn from your mistakes, okay? Learn lessons from it. Improve. Look at it. How can I do it? Ask for help. Seek feedback, okay? And keep growing. Thank you, everyone, for showing up today. Remember your assignment. Look for something that you want to get better at. Practice it for 5 minutes each day, okay? And I will see you next